All right, this is a nerd versus challenge between the poet and Nick on the specific subject.
Like that, bro. I'm gonna have to come up with a name.
You got to figure that out.
Yo, can I get the community to come up with a name for me? And I don't know y'all gonna come up with some bullshit like.
That's what you're gonna get.
Hey.
Please pick the trashest name for me. So
Extra
the debate is
Armstrong
Nas
over
versus
here.
Jay-Z. So all right,
Buck
go ahead and
50.
kick it off. Millie, go ahead.
All right. So the conversation we'll talk about is Nas versus Jay-Z when it came to their beef records. Now, a common misconception I personally find, and Nick, step in when you disagree, agree, whatever, is this. Ether is a hard song. Ain't nobody doubting that. Ether was a hard beat. There's no doubt with that.
Okay.
This is the problem. When it came to specifically Takeover versus Ether, and I'll get to Super Ugly later because that's underrated. Because I'm gonna tell you why it's underrated too. Because if you thought Pusha T's story of Adidon was rude, you can't not like Super Ugly. But I'll get to that later. So this the problem with Ether. But as he's talking, he's throwing a lot of jabs, but he's not necessarily going, factual history, this, and this. Blowed up your chest, left chest face gone. How can Nas be garbage? It's like he has great wordplay, but what is he saying that's anti-Jay-Z? That's like, okay, I can go back and go, okay, that did happen. Oh, okay, they did say that. Oh, okay, that was some real shit. There's a part where like niggas running through your building, but it wasn't like, what are you referring to? When Jay-Z said, now you know who. Did you know what? Would you know who? Let's keep that between me and you. He literally dropped us a gem and said, I'll come back to this later. When he talked about...
But he didn't say nothing.
No, he didn't have to. Before that, when Jay-Z...
He didn't say nothing.
No, but it comes up later. But I'll get to that later, too. When Jay-Z talked about Nas's critical claim for his albums, one every, let's say, two of them was Dude. One was Nah. The other was Illmatic. That's a one hot album every 10-year average. And based on how from Illmatic, how his niggas declined on how much they liked the album, it was kind of a true statement. It was like he's talking about some real stuff. Now, obviously, also in Takeover, remember he was going at multiple niggas, so it's kind of like he only understand this same level of hype gave that nigga half a verse. Think about that for a second. A piece of a verse. Think about the whole song Takeover, right? He going at random niggas, he going at Mobb Deep, gave Nas a few bars, that was it. Nas' whole thing was Ether and got the same level of hype, my nigga. Think about this for a second. You throwing 1,000 punches, I throw 3. How we damage the same, my nigga? We damage the same? But go ahead. Tell me what Nas said about Jay-Z that's receipt worthy.
So,
yeah.
I don't have the lyrics pulled up in front of me right now.
Go ahead, my nigga.
Lewis, you trying to jump in there?
No, this is y'all, because I'm not gonna speak on this.
Because you already know me and you finna have our own separate podcast.
You know this. You know it.
Lewis, my dog, but
of course.
Of course. I don't have nothing because I didn't pull nothing up, but bruh, the whole album versus a song.
Oh,
the whole album.
Are you talking about
Ether versus?
Are you talking about the Stillmatic album?
Stillmatic.
No, the album itself was hard. I'm not hating. Now,
but it's not hard against Nas, bro.
What do you mean?
The whole album. Ether. Every song on Ether.
You mean on Stillmatic?
No, on Ether.
What?
Was low-key against Jay-Z.
Are you talking about he put the whole album going at Jay-Z?
Yeah.
Bro, the album's called Stillmatic. The song is called Ether. Right?
Am I wrong on that one?
Yeah, the song's Ether. The album is Stillmatic.
The album is Stillmatic? Oh.
Yeah, but all I need is one mic. Remember, it was supposed to be a continuation of Illmatic, and it was like a really good album. Well, and you defended Nas on this one.
You right.
Griff. Ether was on Stillmatic, right?
Yes.
Yeah, Ether was on Stillmatic. But go ahead, Google it. You know what I'm saying? I could be wrong.
It was.
Now, I will say this. When Nas said about Rockefeller died to AIDS, that was the end of his chapter, and that's who you chose to name your company after. That was actually great wordplay, except Rockefeller was one of the rich people in the history of the world, well, in the history of the modern world. So it's like, are we talking about his personal life or his finances? Because that's about his finances.
Talking about his finances.
So it's kind of like when Nas said that, it was like, I get it, it was a great jab, but Rockefeller was one of the richest men in modern history.
Ugh.
Literally one of the richest in modern history.
Oh,
and
I can agree with that. No.
He wasn't?
No, he was one of the richest, but obviously that jab was meant at Jay-Z.
No, I get it. No, I'm saying that was Nas's jab.
Yeah.
The problem is, but I named it Rockefeller because of how rich he was. It's a common name. I mean, you can name people who are rich too, but they're not a common household name. It's not gonna have the same hit. going off of marketing. So when Nas made the hit, like I said, it was catchy. It's kind of like some of the stuff that like Drake said against Meek. It wasn't that he necessarily outbarred him. It was just catchy. It was dope. It was just kind of catchy.
I don't agree.
You agree? Because you know what I'm saying? Something can be
I
catchy.
think those two completely different degrees.
You done with your point?
Oh, sorry. No, you go ahead. Tell me why you think Nas won.
Lee kind of sort of got me on that one. I can't deny, but I still feel the way I feel.
Now he will say this. No, but
But
I'll give you this one. I'll give you this one.
Lee got me on that one.
Hold
I
on,
feel
but
like
I'll give you this
girl.
one. I will give you a point here. My argument was just that I think Jay-Z won. Don't get it twisted. I still think Nas gave him a hell of a fight. When Nas said an Eminem murdered you on your
bro, the fact that you come up with lyrics makes me mad, bro.
listen,
Let me come back with this.
Nick, some you gonna learn about me, Nick. There are things we'll talk about, and I'll be quiet because I don't know about that. God, mind you, I was in high school when it happened. We was talking about this.
I
every
know.
day. We was talking about this every
That's what
day.
makes me mad, bro.
So we was talking about this every day. Also,
Bro, I was talking about this, and I'm like, I actually don't know the lyrics. I can't really say anything about.
hey man, this is when niggas first started getting computers, so I had everything burned. I had copies of everything. I will say this though, niggas who don't like Super Ugly, I feel like you have to respect it because it was the most supremely disrespectful song. I came in your Bentley back seat, skied in your Jeep, left condoms on your
Nobody said
baby
he was
seat.
lying.
Now, Carmen came back and got mad about the comment and go, no, because I think she had a rap song. She no, he just ate me. No, that's still not okay if you're this nigga's baby mama. He still was sexually involved with you. You don't get now, you might go, isn't that rude against women? Well, this is the problem with that. When it comes to, if you're a nigga that believes this, I'm not saying I do it, I'm saying I don't, if you believe this. If it comes to warfare, and I'm trying to murder you lyrically, you don't get to put an imaginary line if you throwing shots. Because mind you, the beef started because apparently Nas threw shots at Memphis Bleak. Bleak wasn't no super lyricist. That was bullying, my nigga.
Well,
You want to ball till you fall? Let me help you with that. He was like, something with these shells in your back. And I was like, wait, you talking about Bleak? Bleak don't go on nobody. But anyway.
Y'all done heard it here first. Lee
Wait, it's over?
It's over, bro. Yo, I ain't even gonna try and push this out to another episode, bro. Y'all
I have
nerds
more
heard it
respect
here
of that. I'm not
first.
even in the verses.
Lee got me. Lee had the research. He had the research. Lee had the every type of e-search,
Look,
bro.
nigga,
It was way,
we grew up on
bro.
this. Yo,
And I was not ready,
I'm
bro.
upset, dog, because you interrupted the main podcast.
You're right,
Many times,
Bro.
debate, and you weren't even prepared.
bro. But
He tapped
okay.
out. It's not even 8 minutes.
But-
You tapped out.
If I hit up the main podcast all them times, can he come up with another one? He destroyed me like that, and I'll just have to be like, you know what? You're right. Yeah. I can't argue with that. Yeah. I just have to. Yeah. Can he come up with more?
What? Why?
That's all I'm saying.
Why does it need
He got
more?
me with the one, bro. He got me with the one. I'm
I
coming
just
back.
walked back
again
in and it
next
sounds like
episode,
he had
bro.
enough to
Yeah.
not.
Louis,
not
Louis,
This is
you
funny.
ain't even need to walk in because
I feel like
Lee
I
got
had
me,
this,
bro.
like, you ever had this conversation like with your chick? And so she was like, "I know you're right, but I just feel." I just feel like I still feel the way I feel though.
Yes,
I understand what you're saying. I was like, no, just agree with me. It's over.
Yeah.
But no, the thing is, no, that's why I said it's the difference. If you like, for example, Ether was a hard song. You can listen to Ether and take over and go,
And he
but I like,
dedicated that whole song
like-
just to Jay-Z.
yeah, Jay-Z gave a nigga like a piece, a
Yeah.
few bars.
He gave
And it
But
was.
you-
Yeah, because he went at
But-
multiple niggas. Because when Takeover came out, I don't know if y'all remember this. All y'all might remember this. Before Takeover came out, a lot of niggas stopped on track beefing.
Yeah.
Remember this? Remember this? A lot of niggas stopped. So when Takeover came out on an album cut, it was like,
Are y'all listening?
oh my god,
I agree.
Man.
that dog and Takeover.
But
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
my question is,
What's your question?
did Jay-Z take just a tad too long?
Hold on. With the Takeover.
Wait.
Okay. The thing is,
Takeover
I-
technically first.
it was first though.
Louis. I'm
Well,
gonna
no,
let you
technically
get this one
because
I don't
Nas.
know.
They said Nas won that Bleak.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm talking about Jay. That was Jay-Z's first initiative. I'm going at you.
Oh yeah.
Then
Now-
Jay-Z Super Ugly was pretty quick.
Super Ugly was
Because that was
hard.
Lucy.
Yeah, that was just on some. Just he threw that out.
Yeah.
But when Jay-Z ended Takeover, for all you other cats throwing shots to Jigga, you only get half a ball. When he said that, I was like, oh my god, like just yes, like literally, he was like,
I ain't gonna start
and this
that.
is what it is for you. And look, Mobb Deep, did they say anything back at the time?
Well, they
Not
was.
that I can think
I
of.
think that was like a Bleak and
Nope. Nope. Mm-mm.
What?
They ain't say nothing.
Nothing.
Like
You little I got money stacks.
Like, they ain't say nothing.
That's what the whole thing. Jay-Z, Mobb
They ain't say
Deep,
nothing.
and I think Bleak or something with Rockefeller. They used to get into it. That's why he did the Summer Jam thing.
Yeah, but what did they say after that?
They said, after
Yo,
it was over.
after it was over, and
Yeah.
I now have to admit that previous to my last statement, I was incorrect, and I will go ahead and take all the hate that the internet's going to throw at me, bro. I will never be famous because of this. Thank you. Thank you, Lee, and also
They're gonna
fuck
pull
you
this
at
out
the
of
same
order.
time,
It's
bro.
like back in 2020. That's
Right, thank you. I'm running for president in 2045.
Wait.
Hey, in 2020, you said that.
Wait, you don't get canceled for having a descending rap beef opinion?
Right.
If you get canceled for that, bro, it's like at that point it's just not even worth it.
Bruh. And I'm so mad because I literally have nothing to say. Like, I just have to sit quietly and take everything that Lee does.
But a lot of it comes back, like I said, down to taste.
Like,
Like when it comes to taste, you might like I said, Nas's flow way better than Jay-Z, so it sounds better to your ear.
in particular, I do like Nas over Jay-Z. But with everything that you brought up today, I have nothing to say. Just, again,
Okay, well that was the quick Nerdz versus, and
That
you took the
was-
7th round for that one.
yeah, Lee won that.
Are we still recording?
Yeah, about
We
to
can be. Hey, if you want to come to my defense, I will
No.
definitely.
No, he's on Jay-Z's side.
Yeah, he said all. I heard all that. You
He's
took
on-
an L on
he's
this
on
one. Let me
Jigga
come
Man's
back
side.
next time.
All right,
I was asking because I'm so glad we ain't.
we'll follow Nerdz Vs Swag on all social media, guys.
Yeah.
All right, bye.